Hello everybody, welcome to Barbie.Travels. I have a question. What do you do with your extra foam pieces? I have a whole bag of them. I never throw them away. And I decided I'm going to get crafty and see how it goes. Let's see. So, I cut them into certain size squares that I wanted to have. And so I can stack them as 2 tier. Okay, did it to here, and I hot glued it together already. And what I did was I spreaded a little bit of hot glue around the edges, as you see here, trying to make it as smooth as possible. Here's the third step. This is how it looks. See that all the way around. And I went on and did the top. I did the top into 3 sections. I put 1 layer of swirly swirls, then I let it dry, then I add on some more swirly swirl for texture. Then I outlined it with hot glue here on the edges, as you see here, in a perfect square around the border, top border. Then I did some smaller squares. And I did the glue on the top as well, bordered those around, and made this a textured look here. And this one is a smooth texture look. It's very smooth. No texture, but just outside trim here. Now I'm going to make these into cakes for Christmas. So I'm going to pull out my Christmas colors. Sorry about that, you guys. Pull out my Christmas color paints. And I'm about to start getting busy and see how it holds up. Why not, right? I usually do my stuff by, Polymer clay. And I said, you know what? Let me go and try to do some of these foam pieces. So, let's go to the next step. All right, now that I have my phone stand set up the way I should have been using it anyway, because I still have this shoulder surgery still healing. So here we go. All right, so we're going to start off with this cake first. I'm going to use some red. This is some red apple color, just from Walmart. I'm going to do let's do the outside red. And the good thing about using hot glue is it makes it much smoother as we've outlined the cake. So we're going to go ahead and finish outlining this cake as red all the way around. Turn it around here. We're going to do this side as well. All right, you guys, so I went on and put the red one over there to the side, over there to the right, so it can dry. I did all the 4 corners. And what I'm going to do on this part here is I'm going to put red on top. You can do it like any colors that you choose. It doesn't matter. It's your cake. It's your choice. It's whatever how you want your cake to be. It can be white on top, brown, green, white, whatever it may be. But we're going to make this one red. So we're doing a little Christmas themes of cake and see how it turns out. Hot glue projects. You guys ever watch my Froggy stuff? I love her hot glue foods. I really do. Let's see how this turns out. All right, so we did the top part of this all nice and red. We're going to set this one to the side. And then we're going to rinse off this brush. And then we're going to do this one and this one. I'm going to put a border on this side here. And this cake is going to be a smoother texture since this one was a little rough texture. And okay, now that we're back, I had to see what's going on with the game. Today is game day, Sunday football. And hubby's all excited in there, and we're trying to get our games on, but I'm just trying to do this tutorial real quick. So I went on to outline this one like I promised. See the border there? And I think I'm going to make this one as a green cake. So I'm going to, let me see, should I do the top or the bottom? Let's go ahead and do a top color. No, let's do the side green since we have red on that one. Clear on the other one. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet, but it's going to be festive, of course, for the theme of Christmas. we've got a little red on there. That's okay. I'm gonna cover that up. One thing about working with hot glue, it dries really fast. And that's the good thing about working with hot glue. And also, when your paint is layered on the hot glue, it also dries quickly. So that's the good thing about, using hot glue projects in acrylic paints. The first one we did right there is nearly dry already. So we're going to handle that one probably next. But as it's drying, we're going to go ahead and finish our green cake up. And we're going to come right back. So I decided to do this one top part green. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Get that part done. Try to stay within your border line. Try to. If not, we can always tweak it later. It's about having patience. No rushing. Just let your paintbrush do the work. Like Bob Ross used to tell us. I love Bob Ross. You guys ever watch Bob Ross? He was awesome. Oh, I love his tutorials. Even to this day, 40 years later, there were never any accidents. They're always happy accidents. So we're going to let this one dry. Now you see these over here? They look pretty good. Let's take this one, how this one's doing. See? It's dry already. And that was within 10 minutes. So this is wonderful. So I think I will make the top part, what color should it be? Green or white? Let's do green because we're staying in the theme of Christmas. So let's go ahead and go inside. Try to stay within your border. Not unless if you just want to make your border green. But I think I'm going to add some color to it, like gold. Or even silver. Oops, sorry about that. I thought I was in the lens. Sorry about that, you guys. But here we go. Let's go ahead and make sure we're staying in this border. Alright, we're going to let that dry. Now we're going to do the next one. We started this one and it's still wet, but we're going to work around the outside. So I think I'm going to make this green. Alright, you guys, I am back. I already started the green border of this red cake, and I'm trying again to stay very sturdy with the paint, stroking it in one direction, not going up and down, crisscross, round in circles, just filling in all the gaps. You have to fill in all the gaps. And it's the patience of letting it dry. You don't forget your corners really good. You got to get the corners too, you guys. Really important to do. Here we go. So we're going to let this dry, and we're going to come back. I decided to go ahead and paint this all green because I'm thinking about maybe doing a possible gold border. All green and gold, basically. So let's go ahead and finish up this one as well. As you guys see, it's very easy to do. Of course, if you guys are underage, you guys need to get supervision to direct you with a hot glue gun and to make sure you don't get burned, because the burns are very nasty. I'm putting this down to reposition myself, to pick it up, to do the other side. That's how I do it. You can probably do like a little pedestal, like a pin, and put the cake on there and let it rest on that, and then have the base turn around. Like my Froggy, she makes some wonderful little pin holders for her items and stuff. So we're going to finish this up here, and we're going to do the edge of that part on as well. All right, so you guys stay tuned, and we're going to go ahead and do the finishing up part of these wonderful Christmas cakes.